The story of Vlad the Impaler, aka Vlad the Impaler, aka Vlad the Impaler, aka Vlad the Impaler. Let's face it, there are so many potential titles for this episode, but why bother when you can simply shorten it to good old Vlad? So let's do this. We're counting down the top 10 insane facts about Vlad the Impaler. Number 10. This man can stare you down. Not everyone can stare another person in the eyes without feeling awkward or compelled to look away. And some people can stare you down until you feel physically ill. Well, Vladimir Putin falls into the latter category. The Russian president is known for his intense stare that has been described as unsettling and disconcerting. According to body language experts, Putin uses his stare as a form of intimidation and control, which is evident in his interactions with world leaders and celebrities alike. Even seasoned politicians and diplomats have admitted to feeling uncomfortable and intimidated by Putin's intense gaze. In fact, many people believe that Putin's stare is one of the reasons why he is such a formidable leader. By maintaining eye contact and refusing to back down, he is able to project an image of strength and power that commands respect and obedience from those around him. 9 learned judo from his father. Vladimir Putin is a black belt holder in judo, a martial art he learned from his father, Vladimir Spiridonovich Putin. The elder Putin was a veteran of World War II who fought against Nazi Germany and was awarded several military medals for his bravery and skill in combat. He passed on his love of judo to his son, who began practicing the sport at an early age. Over the years, Putin's judo training instilled in him a sense of discipline, focus, and self-confidence that would serve him well in his future career as a KGB agent and politician. Putin's proficiency in judo is well known, and he has even written a book on the subject. He has also used judo as a tool to connect with other world leaders, including Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, who is also a practitioner of the martial art. In fact, Putin's passion for judo is so well documented that the International Judo Federation named him its honorary president in 2008. 8. His father was wounded in war. Vladimir Putin's father, Vladimir Spiridonovich Putin, was wounded while fighting against the Nazis in World War II, according to family law. The elder Putin was seriously injured in a battle near the German border and was sent to a hospital in Leningrad, now known as St. Petersburg. While recovering from his wounds, he met and married Maria Ivanovna Shelemova, Vladimir Putin's mother. The injury that Vladimir Putin's father sustained in the war may have contributed to the physical ailments that he experienced later in life, including heart problems and diabetes. Despite his health challenges, the elder Putin remained a strong influence on his son's life and instilled in him a sense of duty, patriotism, and resilience that would shape the younger Putin's worldview and future career. The war also left a lasting impact on the family as a whole. The siege of Leningrad, where Putin's mother nearly starved, deeply affected his family and helped shape Putin's understanding of power and the importance of security. 7. Once failed a polygraph test. Vladimir Putin is a master of deception, able to convince his opponents and the media that he is bluffing when he is and vice versa. However, in 2004, he fell victim to one of the oldest interrogation techniques in the book, the polygraph test, aka lie detector. The incident occurred during a meeting between Putin and US President George W. Bush when the American president accused Putin of engaging in anti-competitive behavior in the energy sector. Putin denied the allegation and requested a polygraph test to prove his innocence, but much to his surprise, the results indicated that he was lying. The incident was a rare public embarrassment for the Russian leader, who is known for his ability to keep his cool and maintain control in high-stakes situations. Despite the setback, Putin went on to win the confidence of Bush, and the two leaders forged ahead with their meeting. 6 loves expensive timepieces. Watch collectors are known to be passionate about their hobby, but for Vladimir Putin, collecting pricey timepieces is more than just a hobby. It's a way of life. The Russian president is rumored to own a collection of expensive watches worth millions of dollars, including rare models from brands like Rolex, Patek Philippe, and Omega. His love for watches is so well known that they have become a symbol of his wealth and power. In fact, Putin's watch collection has been the target of thieves and counterfeiters alike. According to reports, a gang of Russian thieves attempted to steal one of Putin's watches in 2016, but the plot was foiled when the thieves were caught. Similarly, authorities have cracked down on counterfeiters who have tried to replicate Putin's prized timepieces. In fact, owning a fake Putin watch is considered a criminal offense in Russia and can result in hefty fines or even jail time. 5 once punched a man in the face. There's a reason why martial arts is called a combat sport. It's not for the faint of heart or those who prefer to avoid any kind of physical confrontation. But for Vladimir Putin, martial arts is more than just a hobby. It's a way of life. The Russian president is a black belt holder in judo and a skilled practitioner of sambo, a Russian martial art, and he's not afraid to use his skills when the situation calls for it. In one instance, Putin was dining at a restaurant when a group of men approached his table and started causing a scene. According to reports, the men were drunk and disorderly, and things quickly escalated when one of them started making threats. Without hesitation, Putin stood up and punched the man squarely in the face. The man was knocked out cold, and the rest of the group quickly dispersed. News of the incident spread like wildfire, and soon everyone was talking about Putin's incredible fighting skills and courage. Number 4. Has a secret bunker. In the event of a nuclear attack, Vladimir Putin won't have to worry about surviving because he has a secret bunker beneath his lavish residence in Moscow. The bunker is reportedly equipped with everything Putin and his family need to survive a nuclear winter, including food, water, medicine, and even a nuclear-proof command center. In fact, the bunker is so advanced that it has its own independent power supply and air filtration system that can remove radioactive contaminants from the air. What's more, the bunker is accessible via a secret underground tunnel that connects it directly to the Kremlin, so in the event of a ground assault, Putin and his family can make a quick and discreet escape. But the Russian president is not the only one with a secret bunker. Many of the world's most powerful leaders have similar facilities in case of an emergency, including North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un and former US President Ronald Reagan. Number 3. One sent an undercover agent to London. Back in 2015, the British government accused Russia of trying to recruit spies to target government officials and steal sensitive information. The alleged Russian agent Sergei Dezhvetkov had infiltrated a prestigious science museum and was attempting to cultivate relationships with influential figures in the hope of obtaining classified information. But the British security services were onto him, and they wasted no time in apprehending the suspected spy. They escorted Dezhvetkov to the Russian embassy, formally declared him persona non grata, and gave him 48 hours to leave the country. The incident caused a diplomatic uproar, with Russian officials vehemently denying the allegations and demanding an explanation from the British government. However, the British government stood firm, accusing Dezhvetkov of being a covert Russian agent. In response to the accusation, Russia recalled its ambassador from London for consultations and expelled a British diplomat in retaliation. The incident highlighted the growing tensions between Russia and the West following the annexation of Crimea and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Number 2. Is a former KGB agent. One of the most fascinating aspects of Vladimir Putin's biography is his time as a KGB agent. During the Cold War era, he worked in East Germany as a KGB operative responsible for gathering intelligence on anti-Soviet activities. However, little is known about his tenure as a KGB agent, as the organization is notoriously secretive and tight-lipped about its operations. What we do know is that Putin excelled in his position and was promoted quickly through the ranks due to his effectiveness in gathering intelligence. But his time at the KGB was not just about espionage, it was also a formative experience that shaped his worldview and approach to politics. Putin's experience working undercover in a foreign country taught him the importance of secrecy, discipline, and loyalty. These qualities would later serve him well as he rose through the ranks of the Russian government and eventually became president. His time at the KGB also instilled in him a deep distrust of the West and a determination to restore Russia's position as a global power. Number 1. Has an IQ of 160. Vladimir Putin is a highly intelligent individual with an IQ of 160. This makes him smarter than 99.9% percentile of the population and puts him in the same league as some of the world's most brilliant minds. But Putin's intelligence is not just about his IQ score. He is a skilled strategist and tactician who is able to anticipate his opponent's moves and stay several steps ahead of them. This is evident in his handling of the Syrian civil war, where he provided crucial support to Bashar al-Assad, helping him to turn the tide of the war in his favor. Putin's intelligence is also evident in his ability to manipulate the media and shape public opinion.